Number 6, you're going to find the vertex of the quadratic function that is in standard form. First of all, you need to understand how standard form looks like. Standard form can be represented by y is equal to a coefficient of a, x squared, plus the coefficient of b times x plus a coefficient constant of c. Okay, so let's label this here. So a is equal to 4 because that is the letter in front of the x squared. Then the b is equal to 8, which is the number in front of the x. And then c is equal to 4, which is the constant here. Right, so we have x is equal to negative b over 2a, which is going to be our line of symmetry. Right, so we plug it in, negative 8 over 2 times 4. This should get you an x is equal to negative 1. Once you have this, you can plug it back in into the function y is equal to, I'm going to write this, but now I'm going to plug in a negative 1 for where x is. So 4 parentheses negative 1 squared plus 8 times negative 1 plus 4. Right, if you do this by hand, it is negative 1 squared, which is a positive 1, right? Then multiply that by 4 plus 8 times negative 1 times 4. Okay, all you have to do is just plug that into a calculator. Makes your life easier if you do it like that. Okay? Right, then you should get y equals to 0. Once you have this, you can say that the vertex is the point negative 1 comma 0. If you want to check, I have the graph here already for you. And notice if I select the point right here, which is where the vertex is, it is at negative 1 comma 0. All right, and let's look at b here. Okay, first thing, let's get our coefficients. So a is equal to negative 2, b is equal to 4, and c is equal to 3. Let's find the x by using the line of symmetry equation. X is equal to negative b over 2a. Plug it in, negative 4 for the b, and 2 close, negative 2 for the a. All I have to do is plug that into a calculator. Okay, 2 times negative 2, right? And I got x is equal to 1 here, right? Positive 1. So now I plug it back in. Y is equal to negative 2 parentheses 1 squared plus 4 parentheses 1 plus 3. Right? That would get me my y. So plug that into the equation. Okay, I get 5 here. So x is equal to 1, y equals to 5. So my vertex is going to be the point 1 comma 5. So here you go. Let me grab the Desmos here. I graphed it right here. Let's see if I'm right. It is at the vertex 1 comma 5 for the second one. Let's go to C here. Right. Move it over so we have a little bit more room to work. Right. So first thing is I need to get my coefficient. So my coefficient here is a is equal to negative 1/2. My b is equal to negative 2. And my c is equal to negative 5. My equation is x is equal to negative b over 2a. X is equal to negative b, which is negative 2. Right? Then the bottom, which is 2 parentheses negative 1/2. I don't make my life hard. I just plug this into the calculator. So on top, it's negative times a negative 2. Okay. Then divide by 2 times a negative 1/2. Right? Okay, and I get the value of negative 2 here for the x. Plug it back into the y. So y is equal to negative 1/2. Parentheses negative 2 squared minus 2 parentheses negative 2 minus 5. Just plug that into the calculator. Negative 1/2 negative 2 squared minus 2 parentheses negative 2 and then minus 5. Okay, and it says it's negative 3. We could always double check. So the vertex here is the point negative 2 comma negative 3. All right, let's see if I am correct. Okay. It is at, perfect. It is at -2 comma -3, right? For the third one. So that is good. Okay, next one. Let's find the coefficient. So a is equal to 2/3. The b is equal to -4. And then the c is equal to 7. So the line of symmetry equation, x is equal to -b over 2a. So x is equal to negative parentheses -4 divided by 2 parentheses 2/3. Right? I can now just plug that into my equation. Okay, negative times -4, which is on top. Okay, divided by 2 times 2/3. Right? Okay, and I get x is equal to 3. Now I plug it into the equation. Y is equal to 2/3. 3 squared minus 4, parentheses 3 plus 7. I plug that into my equation. Okay, all right, 2/3, 3 squared minus 4 times 3 plus 7. So y is equal to 1. So that the vertex here is going to be the point 3 comma 1. Let's double check. I have Desmos up. Here's the fourth one. And it is at 3 comma 1. There you go. Graph it to double check. So there you go. That is how you find the vertex given standard form.